Mm-hmm.
Like, what's with the cowboy hat?
Oh, you didn't hear? Elgo's back in town.
Like the Planeswalker?
Yes, which means this week we are playing Super Friends. Greetings, goblins and geist.
I'm Jake.
And I'm Blake.
And welcome to
The
The
Cloudpost,
Cloudpost, where we have new Magic the Gathering arena videos
Every
every Friday.
Friday.
We do ask that you like this video, and we do ask that you subscribe to The Cloudpost so more people can see
The
it.
Cloudpost does not pay for advertising, so please like and share the video with your friends. It really helps grow our community, and we thank you for that.
Without further ado, Planeswalkers are back from the dead with Super Friends.
Alright, Jake, I bring to you my new favorite Planeswalker list. We're walking here.
Okay, well, looks like a fun walk to take, my friend. I am seeing Sultai Super Friends here, and if you are new to the Cloudpost, then get ready for us to be on these Super Friends builds, because just about every time we get a new set in Standard, somewhere along the line, we are trying to play Planeswalker.
We love some Planeswalkers, only if they're good though. Like, these are good Planeswalkers. I don't think they get to see the light of day as much. Some of them do, obviously, Jace and stuff. But there's ones in here that I'm just like, oh wow, these are actually really cool, and they're like unique to the format. But I don't think they ever really got like a deck for them. And I think it works really well in here. This deck is actually a lot of synchronization, so we're gonna run it through. First one, cut down. If you're playing Planeswalkers, you need to kill creatures. They gotta die, right?
Yep, and you're going to have staple black removal in this deck. So cut down, just a staple, doesn't need much introduction.
Yep. So a sub theme of this deck is mill, and it's mill yourself. Also mill your opponent if you want to, for whatever reason you need. But it works really well with milling yourself, and we'll go over that in a second. But because of that, we run Founding with the third path. Cast instant or sorcery cards, 1 or 2 value from your hand, and that's going to be cash grab or a kill spell.
Yeah,
or
I really like it.
So this is like what you want to do on turn 2 almost every time. If you can't, you want to cash grab or kill something. Then you can mill yourself 4, and then you can bring back whatever you want from the graveyard, which you typically want to bring back a Squirming Emergence, but we'll get there. Second thing, obviously, we got Bitter Triumphs. You can ditch cards if you want to put something in the graveyard. Also, just lose 3 life, kill things.
Kill opposing Planeswalkers.
Yep. Drowner Nicker, it's a 1-of just for proliferate. Helpful whenever you need it.
It's a good removal spell, it's just that it's a sorcery.
Yeah.
So you're not used to seeing this in people's main decks anymore, but again, the proliferate mechanic with all the Planeswalkers.
Very true, very true. Cash grab, probably one of the best new mill cards in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, just in the game in general. Bring a permanent back to your hand, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
The scrolls are relevant.
And 4 is an ideal number.
I'll say while we're
some
here,
things mill 3.
True. 4 is pretty solid. Only thing you can get better with this is Gristly Salvage, and we don't have that.
Right.
So what I'm actually going to do here is drop a Bitter Triumph and add our old good friend Go for the Throat. Just to have a little bit more variation. There we go. So we got a good old Go for the Throat back in there instead of the Bitter Triumph. You don't really, as I've been playing the deck, you really don't want to discard too many cards.
Right.
It's not like the same. It is valuable when you need it, though. Liana of the Veil. You know her. You love her. There's your other discard.
It is a Planeswalker deck, so she's right at home. I mean, Lily's, continuing to be a staple and strong in Standard, but yeah, right at home in a Planeswalker deck.
Yeah, because this is a control build when you get down into it, and it works well. It's not even. It's like effective to actually discard your Planeswalkers because you're gonna reanimate them. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Obviously for Planeswalkers, you have to have board wipes. So we have Malicious Eclipse as our black board wipe for early game removal, which you will need.
Yep.
4-of Squirming Emergence. You're milling the crap out of yourself, so you want to bring things back from the graveyard. Get like a turn 4 Nissa. Wouldn't that be awesome? But yeah, so things you want back are going to be all your Planeswalkers. You can probably hit an Overlord if you really wanted to. We'll get to him too. Moving on to Jace. Jace is one of the best mill things in the game.
Yeah, so targeting yourself with that -2, very effective in this deck.
Very effective. You will certainly try to get your deck to graveyard to more than 20, so then you can draw 3 cards as well. Pretty powerful. Also, just a good win con against your opponents if they're playing control and stuff. Moving on to Kaito. This is one of the spicy new ones we got. So Kaito's ninjutsu is almost going to be irrelevant unless you swing in with like a token or something, and even that's not great because you lose the token.
Yeah.
It's really just for his Surveil 2. Surveil 2 and tap. He's pretty controlly for a Planeswalker. So you're not getting the full value out of him like you would really like to, but as a Planeswalker, he is a good 1-of. He's just a good 1-of.
Yeah, I mean, so again, similar to even the discussion we have with Lily, when you put Planeswalkers onto the board, they take over the game. That's why it's a really pushed card type in general, but you do have to protect them. So I really like the the stun counters. If you have the clear board and you just get to surveil, well, great. But I mean, if you're able to like control the board of, say, like there are 2 creatures and you have a Kaito and you're putting stun counters, then you have your Jace and you minus, -3, -0 their other attacker, and you just get to like build up your threats.
Yeah, I will say the Planeswalkers in this build are very defensive. They all have a defensive mechanism with them. Even Oko makes the Elks.
Yeah.
His first ability is kind of relevant. If you make like a big token with Nissa or something, you can make him one of those, or you can swing with the Belmerk. It's pretty cool as well. Just a concept with that. Drawing 2 cards and discarding cards is good in this build. It works very well. Or just drawing cards is never bad either. So, moving on to the next thing, we have Teferi. Teferi is only in the deck because you draw a ton of cards. All your Planeswalkers are pretty much drawing cards, nearly all of them.
Yeah, this was a late add, but the 2/2 blue spirit creature that is the draw card payoff.
Yeah,
very good in this build.
Also, just having Teferi's like little static ability. Whenever you draw a card, put another loyalty on him, and also then proliferate and go crazy with it.
Yeah.
Overlord, one of the brand new cards in the deck, in the format. It's just amazing. It's really just it's a powerhouse.
This card is all over the place. The 2 mana Impendit is very good. And in this deck, it's just great because in all of that text jammed down in there, you can get a Planeswalker back. So that's what we're doing.
Be careful with your reading, because it's not just the 4 cards. It's any Planeswalker from your graveyard to your hand. Doesn't have to be the 4 cards you milled. Yeah, it helps you get there for
Enters
sure.
or attacks, so
I would even consider adding a 4th, but I like the slots where we're sitting. Vraska, obviously, she's a Superfriends all-star. Proliferate is so good. Plus, she has removal on a stick. Like, stupid.
Yeah, these 2 top end are excellent win cons for the deck with the Betrayal Sting, and then we have Nissa.
Good old Nissa, Ascended Animist. And you'll see another one of these in sideboard because of how powerful it is. But that's the main deck. If you look at the lands are pretty important to have. I think in this list you would obviously want to run a lot of mill lands, the Surveils, in particular the Undercity Sewers, the Underground Mortuaries, and the Hedge Maze. Now, there's a reason we chose these colors and the way it is. It would make the deck more balanced, keeping it like this. However, if you have what you have, you can change it up. But
Certainly.
Restless Cottage is probably the best mana land to run. We thought about running the Shark that mills you, but getting life back is a little bit more important, and messing with your opponent's graveyard is huge, especially if you're playing Mirror.
Definitely. Exiling opposing threats from the graveyard, and then, perfectly said. So we do have the sideboard for you here.
Yes, I have curated the sideboard. We got 4 Duress against the wonderful control matchups, 3 Glistening Deluge against the wonderful aggro matchups, if you want to keep grinding and just beating them to death. We got 2 Pick Your Poisons, because you know why. We got 2 Terra Sunders, because you know why.
Similar reason.
Yep. 2 Terror Tides, because you know why. And then we get some spicy stuff. Urgent Necropsy, it's just a powerful card. We played it in another list a while ago, and I was you know what? I have an appreciation for this, so when you're playing against tokens and you want to blow up enchantments and the creature and maybe a walker or something, this card's good.
Yeah,
it's just
balanced,
a good
flexible card. And then I did see that in Blake's 75 of, hey, we probably want a second Nissa, depending on the matchup. Anytime you're putting in all the enchantment hate, I think that last Nissa is really good too.
Oh yeah, and there's a ton of enchantments. You would even you're not even gonna believe it. It's crazy out there. Enchantments are all around. They're the rage right now. So, but that's the deck. Hope you guys like it. Let's jump into some games. All right, we're here to play first because we won that die.
Let's go.
Let's go. This hand. Wait, Overlord. That's cool.
But it doesn't get you lands back.
No, it does not. So you really have to draw into them. We do not get a C1 either. I think we mulligan this.
Yeah, I think we mulligan. This hand's a lot better.
It is a lot better.
So it's hard to put one of them back.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, oh, that's harsh.
Probably either Cash Grab or Overlord. I think you want to keep your removal spell in your Planeswalker.
I'm gonna put the Overlord back.
Okay. Cash Grab is even a little better than the Belmerk. I mean, Belmerk's great, but the Cash Grab, it's like you take any permanent.
Yep, it's just the better card. Belmerk is good just because it becomes a creature. Like, creates a threat,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Hedge Maze on 1.
Absolutely.
That's a good card.
Probably.
Keep it on the top.
Yeah, we'll see what our opponent's on, but
looks like some Golgari. See what they mill. Nope, not doing it. Both decided to stick to it.
Yeah. We're in a fine position though. We're gonna be able to Lily onto an open board and start plussing it. So
that is the goal. I think Lily is just such a powerful planeswalker. I really do wish, though, we got her original art. That drives me so freaking crazy.
Yep. But man, yeah, Lily of the Veil on the play and standard, still very, very fun to do.
Absolutely.
Because, yeah, I mean, regardless of what our opponent does here, I guess the only annoying thing that they could do would be Island Go, but they don't. So they bat. We have the answer. So I think you...
Do I still cash grab is a question?
No, I would think you would let
Triumph it?
Yeah, I think you would triumph it so that you can, right? I mean, are you inclined otherwise? I think being able to play Lily next turn and plus it is huge.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, and 3 life is probably fine.
No big deal.
Early
There's nothing I want to pitch to the graveyard. I don't want to be a card down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a card down on top of you being down a card from Lily.
Yeah, I was like, being 2 down is brutal.
Yeah.
Here's my hand. Read it and weep.
Which, let's see what we draw. That might be the ditch here.
Yeah, I think you're right on that.
It's either that or Drown to me, but...
No, I think Drown's really good with, like...
It is.
It tricks him with the Lily of, like,
well,
oh,
yeah, it speeds it up.
Yeah, well, it's like if I need him to sack... I can be like, oh, sack a creature, and then kill it. You know, or kill a creature if they play 2 or something crazy. It really messes people
this
up.
is perfect. That's exactly what I wanted them to do, too. So this is tough.
Do we just make him ditch?
Yeah, I think you plus and Drown.
I think I drown... I think I play both of these. Ooh, I can't do both. Let's see.
Do that. You can do that
Let's
first.
see what's going on here.
Yeah. So, ooh, a Founding.
But I'm going to have to discard a card.
No, but you play the Founding, level 1, you get to Drown.
I think you're right. Play both. I think you're right, buddy. I didn't think of that through.
Yeah, this is sick right
here. 1,000% right. I think I'll cast that on that.
Mm-hmm. And then you get to also proliferate your Founding.
And my Lily. Yep. Very good stuff.
Yeah, you want to
we want to mill ourselves still here. Oh, God, double squirms.
But that's next turn that you can squirm.
It is next turn. Each player discards a card. That was a very powerful turn. I'm so glad you realized that. I totally didn't see it for a second.
Yeah,
I was like,
sick,
oh,
dude.
no. We can bring back Kaido.
Yeah. Or if we need to cash grab, I guess.
Or kill something. Lily's about to ult.
Yeah. On turn 4.
5.
Our turn 5.
Not too crazy. Shelly.
Okay, so, but since we get to do this with the, with this, we could just kill his Shealdred. Like, let's think about it. We could just kill Shealdred, or if you do Squirm, you could Kaito and stun Shealdred, and plus Lily one more turn, and then do permanents next turn. Or you could kill, just Bitter Triumph or whatever, just kill the Shealdred.
I'm going to bring back Kaido. I just want to have more Planeswalkers. So what we're going to do here, we're going to cast this, bring back Kaido.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and pay for that.
And or you could, you know, sack a creature.
I'm just going to make him sack. I'm going to make him sack it because it's just so good to do so here. And I don't want to just...
And then yeah, true. And if we draw a land next turn...
And now that I made him sack a creature, we draw 2 cards. Or surveil 2. Ooh.
You want your land.
So...
I don't know if you need
the
cut down.
So I'm going to drop that and draw this land.
And then play it.
Wait, why?
Oh, it's next turn, yeah.
I don't know what... It says surveil 2 and draw a card for each opponent who lost life. I'm sorry. This isn't... I got it mixed up with...
Yeah.
With
They didn't lose life. Okay, well, they just concede. I mean...
Oko says if you commit a crime, you get a
I see. Which you would have done.
Yeah.
Okay, so go back to view battlefield for me, please. So they are just... All we know is they're just the Golgari...
Mid-range, baby.
Mid-range, so...
removal. We don't want to keep those in.
So, I don't know how good Malicious Eclipse will be.
It's not as good.
Is Duress good? Is Urgent Necropsy good?
There are a lot of creatures that we saw. I think Urgent Necropsy good. I think Urgent Necropsy is not good.
Okay.
It's just going to hit 1 creature.
Right. So I think the Nissa, the second Nissa, even though it's slow...
It is good.
I think it's probably worth it.
We want to be able to kill the Planeswalker, so I'm going to run both Terra Sunders if they do have that stuff.
Uh-huh.
Oof. Go.
You could take out Teferi.
I'm thinking Teferi as well. Actually, yeah, we're taking out... No. God, that's a hard choice.
You can leave him in, but what... I don't know that he's like going to be the best.
Say, if that's what I'm taking out, it's not a big
He's not
deal.
good against Shealdred.
No, he's not.
You probably still need your cut downs.
No,
but then I don't know what other cards from your sideboard you want. Do you want Duress? But it's like Duress is weird against Golgari because of course they have removal and they might have the Black Virtue
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So that's where Duress is good, but they also could have a hand that's just like all creatures.
Which is what I'm like more afraid of. I don't want to have like a dead card in our hand, or we can't really afford that.
Yeah. So,
So-
your 60 here is pretty close then.
I'm just gonna keep it with this. Plus, we're up a game. Let's
Yeah.
play. Let's play.
I mean,
more
all
risky.
you did, all you did was take out the 2 Eclipses.
Yep.
And you put in what the other Nissa and
I took out 2 Eclipses and a fairy,
yeah.
and we put in the 2 exile
Oh, 2
cards.
Terrasunders and
Terrasunder,
the
yes.
other Nissa.
and the other Nissa. Yes.
So this hand is certainly keepable. It doesn't have
Yeah.
a game plan, but
Game
it's,
plan is find something with this. Also, we have Cottage.
yeah.
We also have this.
I hope they play a bunch of bats then
There
with
we
our
go.
with our draw.
That's a good card.
Yeah, that's a good card.
That's a clock. We got
Mhm.
triple cut down. All right.
Please play bat
Oh,
or
that's an
that,
annoying
I
one.
guess.
At least we can exile that. Not right now, but eventually.
Hmm.
Am I on Surveil Land or am I on Play the Thing? I'm on Play the Thing.
Okay, just to get this going.
Yeah, let's get this going. That's a pretty good start. I think I'll take that.
Ooh, which one do you take though?
I think I take Jace because I can't cast this.
For a while, but
It's gonna be
yeah.
a long time.
Okay.
Jace is relevant earlier on.
Mm-hmm. Plus, Jace is actually good against.
If I want to get it
Dread
back, I can find a way with Cash
Knight.
Grab.
Yeah.
My job is, I honestly want to see Nissa hit the graveyard so I can reanimate it. It's so much
Mhm.
faster if we actually get that to happen. Man, cutdowns are really bad right now.
Well, it kills Dread Knight.
Yeah, it just comes back. It's just a feel bad kind of thing. What's on top? That's good. That exiles it, but
Yeah.
kind of brutal. Do we keep the removal, huh? We have so much in our
next
hand that we
turn.
like. We have Founding.
I think you do keep it though. Well, I guess you need a land, so no, you're gonna mill it. You're gonna mill
I got the
it.
cottage.
Yeah, but you need more than that too.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm thinking too. All right, so
So you're
Pass.
on. Yeah, you're on pass. I mean, you can cut down if we feel like we have to, or you can cash grab, and then
see what he does.
yeah.
You're gonna get your trigger from Preacher regardless.
Mm-hmm.
Draw a card, lose a life.
Let's go on to 12.
Yeah, I don't want to go to 12. That's brutal. If he plays it again, I cut it down.
Yeah, I mean, even if he does this right here, it uses his turn mostly. He could go land both sides of Dread Knight, but
Let's see.
you know, you are also just trying to buy time too till you get your Baelmerk into play,
Very true.
and
That's brutal.
yeah, it's not the end of the world though.
No, he takes Jace.
Yeah.
Or he takes Founding.
Mm-hmm.
He takes... I was going to say he takes Founding if he's smart, because now look. We got Squirming. If we can crank up Squirming with
Right.
Founding,
Yeah,
we're gold, dude. We just get Nissa. Plus, this is about to be a creature. We're on a 2-turn clock till that's a creature. That's
Okay.
huge. I love having that. I think I just play Founding in the cash grab.
yeah, yep. Founding with a free cash grab here. Okay.
Oh, I'm back. Another Founding or
Maybe
Lily?
another Founding. Or Lily, though, to sack... Well, Lily's going to be bad against Preacher, right?
I was like,
but-
we want to make sure we have this,
Yeah.
which is unfortunate because that means I can't get anything back.
Well, then you can choose... Can you choose to decline right here, then? On
Oh, I'm
cash
sorry. No,
grab?
we still have Mill. We still have Mill. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It didn't bump up.
Okay.
Yeah. So we want one of these things back.
It's tough. Maybe the
think I'm-
Founding,
I think
then,
I'm
or
on
the
Lily.
Okay. Just to have, like... It
I want
is
him to- I want him to
fodder.
sack this thing.
Yeah. We just have to make sure he can't sack a token. That's the only
Yeah.
thing I was worried about.
He's not going to be getting tokens because we're lower life.
Right. Okay. All
This
right.
is a brutal card, though. That is a very unpleasant creature.
Card. All right, he's gotten a ton of value this game. He's
He
been on the
has.
front foot, so yeah, that's
Another
bad.
Preacher. Big.
Okay.
We have to switch up. I need the Fathomless Descents because at this point we realize how much how creature heavy his deck is.
Yeah. Okay,
That's
Melda
huge.
Nissa.
We like that. We can bring back Nissa now and have cut downs up. I think we do that.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like it.
Big boy.
Hmm.
There you
Yeah.
go. We got an
I have to
8/8.
answer it.
We have double threats.
Which, I mean, they have to have either, like, Bitter Triumph or Go for the Throat instead of, cut down and
True.
little stuff.
But then we still have an 8/8.
Mhm.
Like,
Well, no, I meant to answer
kill
the
this.
8/8.
All right, Vraska kills the 8/8.
Okay.
And then Nissa gets smacked by 4.
Yeah, but she's at 8. So
Fine.
Still a very, for as much as they've done.
Yeah.
Just having a Nissa.
That is pretty
very
right?
strong, you know.
Now we have a land.
Yeah.
We turned a token into
Also,
a
we're getting a 5/5 next turn.
We are getting a 5/5 next turn. Also very huge.
And
we can actually squirming for another thing if we wanted to.
Right. Like a Jace or something.
Yeah, I was like,
I think Jace would be good.
Jace seems pretty good here. Actually, Bitter Triumph can kill this thing.
Yeah, Bitter Triumph killing and discarding a cut down seems fine.
Yeah.
To kill Vraska. Let's get that thing off the board.
Oop, goodbye, Vraska.
And then
So
that's good.
That's gone. We play Lily.
Make him sack a creature.
Play
He does have
Lily.
Cottage, but we're gonna get Bailmerk this turn.
Yep, we'll have the blocker.
And then we're gonna plus Nissa, right?
We definitely plus Nissa here.
Plus Nissa, make a
still have-
fatty.
we have-
Oh, we
this
did
is a
miss
treasure.
it being a little bigger, but that's okay.
Make him sack a guy.
Uh-huh.
You guys are annoying.
One of your friends has to leave.
And we definitely play the
Let's
land.
play the land. I was like, do we want to discard it next turn?
Yeah. All right. Well, we have 10 power in play,
Yep.
and technically we have a Restless Cottage, so we actually have lethal, depending on how they play their turn.
Yep.
If they don't gain life and they tap out,
Yeah, we still have the cottage.
we have 14 damage.
It's a really powerful little treasure that we've got. You know, a little. It's a horror.
It is.
This treasure is a Phyrexian horror.
It is a treasure to behold.
Oh my.
That card is
Brutal.
brutal.
It's a little late right now, though.
Yes,
We
but
got our
that card
value
is very
already.
scary.
Like we've already squirmed. Like, don't get me wrong.
In
I like
fact,
squirming.
if he had Soul Guide Lantern in his hand when we did that, he was the one who was squirming.
Yikes! Yeah,
You know,
that'd be
that would suck.
that'd
You're just
be
like,
terrible.
oh, I have this card.
Yeah, great. Ew. All right, what's he choosing to do here? Glissa? Glissa's good. Glissa kills this. We let it stick, but
Right.
can't let that happen.
Okay.
All right, well, I guess
you just float a black and
I just blow it
cut
up?
it down. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. No sense in not.
Flyers are brutal and can kill planeswalkers, so
Yeah.
not allowed. You want to swing your preacher? I will certainly block it.
Well, here's the thing. So yeah, we're gonna be at a stalemate, but at the same time,
He's not
you know what's
swinging.
good against stalemate is planeswalkers.
Very true. Got a card.
You won't be outsmarting.
Should I
So
have
Nissa
I think
out-
I'd keep making creatures.
Yeah.
We want to create an
Yeah, we don't necessarily need to answer the Soul Guide.
No, we do not. I can swing this guy, get the triggers, but he'll die.
He gets to eat it for free. What's in your graveyard that would be worth?
Well, he's just gonna exile it anyway, so it's not.
But getting the Jace. Oh yeah, but
He's
so
gonna-
he
he's
can
gonna
just Soul
crack it
Guide
in
in response.
response,
So, but we could maybe consider Nissa the Soul Guide to force his hand at some point.
Yeah.
But you just pass for
I
now.
mean, right now, we're winning with the planeswalkers. So long as we have them, we're golden.
Mm-hmm.
Like he can start cracking things on the field, but like my goodness, dude, this is a wall.
Yeah.
We have 4 creatures that can be a wall.
Yeah, I mean, I think a good play though would be eventually would be maybe answer the Soul Guide. Trade the dude.
Yeah, I mean, I could block this thing forever.
Yeah. And now he can't block.
Yeah. Now it's not.
So,
It's so much
it
better.
might be worth for us to, okay, he plays a dude. They can block with those. Those are his reoccurring,
Nightmares.
yeah, reoccurring blockers. But
I love that. Shelly. That's a
okay,
good one.
Shelly, Shelly does change the equation only because of the clock of it.
Yeah. He's brutal. We know that.
All right, we need a good draw.
Not
It's
the draw I
a
want
good
to see.
draw, but
Play it.
yeah.
We see what's on up. That's good. We can go ahead and use its ultimate, but that does make him blow up our graveyard. I have to make a creature here, else we're gonna get absolutely mollywopped. So this is
Right.
not a good card right now.
No, need more removal. I think you still have to plus on this
Yeah.
because just sacking Mosswood is bad. And then, you're still in a good position because you make.
We made him ditch a
Yeah.
lantern. Just want to make you
Yeah.
see that crazy shit.
So,
So I got 4 blockers.
yep, still got 4 blockers. If he crashes into
Do we
us,
swing? Do we swing right now? It swing for 11. Goes to 3. He comes back on the crackback. Has
If you
one
animate
blocker.
Cottage and swing, like Shelly eats it, but
No, just these two.
I know, but you would get a food. But
I don't think we do.
I don't know though. The 6/6 is kind of appealing, but then he can just go Mosswood, but it takes the attacker away.
Yeah, it's like it's such an awkward like turn there with the mystery card in his hand. I don't think it's worth it.
I don't
Because if it's a
know.
removal spell, we're done.
True, but I think yeah.
Wait, I was like putting the pressure on is like real, but like I think creating 7/7s and 8/8s every turn is
He's
pretty good.
equally positioning himself well for a long game
Yeah.
though with Shealdred.
Yeah, it really is. That life gain back is good. All right, swing your Glissa. You don't. That's not an advantageous thing, but all right.
I mean, definitely. I mean, he just wants to recycle it, but I would block it still.
I say, do we block the Mosswood? I don't think we do.
Take it down to 8, because then we only get 4 turns of drawing cards and we die. Does the Bailmerk trigger off a block?
No,
Okay.
only when you attack or when you play them from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately.
I mean, I don't like him drawing cards either, but you kind of get the calculus there.
Yeah, no, I do.
It's just the fact
It's
that, like, until
our
we
clock
answer
is-
Shealdred,
Yeah.
we only have, right now, we only have 6 turns.
We can use Lily now to make him sack a creature,
Right.
which is huge.
And he could either animate Cottage, sack Cottage, or he has to sack one of those 3.
Oh, God,
Ooh,
that's
Innkeeper's
sketchy.
Talent. That's something to do with his mana, too.
Yep, that's very good. But we can blow that with Nissa, so I'm not really as concerned about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like the
All right.
creatures are starting
Going
to pile
super
up.
wide.
We definitely needed to have a board wide.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we go to our turn, we go to draw, we lose 2. Squirming is fucking massive. We have to do
Yeah,
Nissa first.
but we have to, yeah.
God, that's brutal, dude. It's brutal. Because I want to hit this. We just got to go for it, right?
Yeah, I think you go for his. Because if not, maybe we just lose this round and go to game
He's tapped
3.
out. Alright, so he just does it. Yeah, he's required to. Yep, so this is wasted,
dead card, yeah.
dead card completely.
Do you make him ditch it, or you just make him sack
we
one
have
of
to
those
make him
dudes?
sack.
Yeah.
He's just got too much value on the board. I think we just lost. Like he just got too much value. It is what it is. Yeah. Yes. I could mill him with Overlord, but it's like then it's such a risky
Yeah.
play.
I mean, because the other play is like we just make another
Dude.
token,
And then it's just like we
but
stall
then he
out and
still,
gives those creatures double counters. Yeah,
Mhm.
we're dead here. I think we're dead here. Alright, let's go to the next game.
Okay.
Let's get the good stuff back.
So here's my question though, like, so
So-
the -2/-2 is not good against him. The
It is
Eclipse
not,
is not,
but
but
this
is
is.
Terror Tide gonna scale up?
Yeah, it's very good because at the end, if you saw, we had 9 on this, so we would
Right.
nine-
Even
nine-
though he
nine-
has the now, do we need Pick Your Poison?
Pick Your Poison's not a bad call. After seeing everything he just played, like
I don't know.
this is the
It's
only thing
hit
we're
or
gonna hit,
miss.
but it's also the Innkeepers isn't bad. The Pick Your Poison's
But that's also where the Urgent Necropsy was a question to me too.
it's a lot better than I thought it was now, and you're right on that. I think we take out Kaido.
okay.
actually,
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Honestly, I think
It's
we're,
just
I think
for
we're
the
taking out
stun
the Overlords. We're way less on that game plan,
Okay.
right? So we're gonna go one of these, 2 of these.
Well,
Back
you
to
wanted the
60.
Terror Tides though.
I do. So I'm gonna drop 2 of these.
Okay.
We're way less off the graveyard
Okay,
plan.
just
If
more
he wants
control.
if he wants to
Now-
put in the graveyard stuff, we can just.
So
not
there's
use it.
some instances where Glistening Deluge will be bad, but there's some where it's not bad at all.
I don't want to risk it. I'd rather have something bigger and better.
Okay.
Like,
Because Glistening Deluge does answer Glissa,
That's about it.
but well, I mean, it would have killed everything on his board except for Shealdred
They wouldn't
and
kill the creature.
the Preacher that turn,
Yeah.
which is not bad in my opinion.
It
But
kills the Mosswood. Mosswood
And
is such
also,
a annoying reoccurring creature.
I will say, I think I would have put in the Teferi, but this will probably be strong enough.
That's true. I actually forgot I took him out. But
This is a capable hand.
it was a very clean hand. I like this.
Fine.
Unfortunately,
Our
this does
Gloom
not-
doesn't
we
make
don't-
blue, but
It does make blue. It only makes
or I
blue.
mean, it doesn't make black, but we already have black. So
That's gonna apt.
yeah, if we get a turn 3 Lily again, kind of chilling.
Always good. Let's see it.
So we need Cash Grab to give us a land, yeah.
All right. Mosswood. Cool. Give Mosswood.
Cash Grab. Yay, we got a land. I guess Waste is fine, unless you want to not take damage. Swamp is fine. Either one is fine with me.
Swamp.
Yeah, fine. And now Gloom is unlocked, correct?
Gloom is unlocked. Gloom is unlocked for sure. Either way.
We definitely
plays.
Lily. We
Yeah,
Lily
so
right
we
now.
certainly Lily, don't
Absolutely, man. I just don't know what we ditch, but I'm definitely on Lily. Maybe the cut down.
Fight?
we? That don't feel really
Did you
bad.
drop it?
Yeah, and we have plenty more. We didn't
But
side
also,
any
this
out.
is irrelevant right now.
Okay.
We could bring back Oko very soon.
Yeah, so that's not bad.
Let's do the cut down.
Okay.
If he had bat, he would have played it right there. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
and we still have Bitter Triumph if we had to, you know.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing I don't want to deal with is bat. Like, cut down kills bat.
Yeah,
Very good against bat.
but next, if he goes bat right here, we have Lily Sackett, you know.
Yeah, I was like, he would have played bat turn 2 if he had it. Yeah, we're gonna play that. We don't want that.
Yeah.
Um,
So,
do we make up Sackett? I think I do. I don't want to ditch my hand.
okay,
Our stuff's good. I want to make up Sackett.
okay. Make him
then
spin his wheels.
No, I cash grab and go ahead and emergence. Cause
Right, and get Oko
Like,
going.
get this while we can.
Yeah. Yeah, this is fine. Kill him. We're still like the aggressor right here.
Yeah, having this is very good.
Sure.
Yep, you're gonna lose a life. You're gonna draw a card.
You have a lot of cards in hand. We're gonna try to have some superior board thing.
You're gonna play that again. I'm gonna go ahead and do this now.
Yeah. Yeah, we milled no permanents, but
That's
we did
actually insane.
We can
so.
ditch it. I guess you have to mill it.
That
man.
sucks.
But actually, no. You got 5 mana, so you can draw that next turn.
That's true.
I think you can plus ditch Nissa. And then does this mean Squirm is on now?
Squirm is online. Not for Nissa.
But for
Kaido. Or for
Oko.
Oko, yes.
So yeah, and that's what we do.
So we go. Boop.
Get an Oko.
Make a 3/3.
Yeah.
You're gonna ask me if I want to copy the 3/3. I do not. Your turn.
Alright. Well, let's go. Alright, so he's got a lot of cards in hand. Got a lot of
And now
got
he's
some
got
good things
now he has
going for
choices
us.
if he wants to blow up one of these things.
And we are drawing Vraska next turn, which is sweet.
Alright, so we do lose one of these planeswalkers.
One of the planeswalkers. That kind of sucks.
That is true.
See what he does.
Alright. I mean, that's a decision.
Fine.
I think this is the better decision.
And leave.
Because this creates more threats.
Right.
Alright, yeah, you got another Mosswood.
Okay.
We're gonna make a dude.
Yeah.
We're gonna play a Vraska.
We have to pay. Yeah.
Gonna blow up one of the dudes, right? 'Cause otherwise,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
do we
Yeah,
pump
because
the
he
other?
has to have an answer to the elk again.
Yep.
And also turning these into the treasures.
Now I make the elk.
I think
Now I swing.
turning these into the treasures. Does that negate its
No,
secondary ability?
I don't think so. Oh, I guess maybe it does. What's it say? And loses all other card types and abilities.
Yeah. So that's super good against Mosswood.
Very good. I for a second didn't think that was the case. We can. We're still gonna lose. Planeswalker. Oh no, we're not.
Okay. They wanted to get this down.
Man, I don't. I feel like that was the wrong choice.
Yeah, like he should have swung Cottage.
Yep. I think he just realized that. I mean, no, he has animate. He has animate.
He
Cottage.
does, he has, because we gave him a treasure.
See if he realizes that. Such an annoying thing. Yep.
Yep.
Oh nope, he's not doing it.
Okay.
All right. I think you chose incorrectly, my friend.
Got Super Ward.
Super ward indeed. There it is. There's a big boy. Okay, so he is going to kill Oko. Actually, he can kill either one.
Yeah,
Can't block
so I
trample.
guess it doesn't matter.
Cannot
But
block
we do have a
trample.
Bitter Triumph. I mean, it costs a bunch of mana, but you
That's-
just do it probably.
Yeah.
We're
We're gonna do this.
Yeah. So we get to do that, and if we pay the life, we get to kill that, and then we
That's
just have to
Ward
pay
3?
Ward 2.
No.
Ward 1 times 2. So yeah, it's 2. We just have to pay Ward 1 twice.
Marvelous.
And we have a founding going, and what do we do with Oko? Yeah, we draw
We
2
committed a
cards,
crime
I
because he
guess.
killed a thing.
Discard the Terror Tide, probably? Or do we need that against the Innkeepers? I don't know, though. We
No,
have our
Jace is
elk.
better, I think, because we
Yeah.
can just turn him off. Good. Take this thing. Look at
Mhm.
the swing. Oh, shouldn't have done that.
What?
Oh well.
Oh, swung the elk.
Did not mean to swing the elk.
Okay,
Fine.
plays that. He can still animate Cottage.
Mm-hmm.
No, he can't.
All right, weird
Wants to
choices, but okay.
Go in on this guy.
That hit the
Okay.
Jace. You hit the Jace. You got a Jace, brother.
He's at 8,
He
but
is.
he does have double innkeepers going.
That is very good right now.
Mm-hmm.
Brutal.
Go for the throat's pretty good.
Oh, I should have targeted him. Fuck.
Why so?
Oko, but I'm just gonna blow up his bat.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna pay this ward. I promise. Ward is paid. Now I'm gonna draw some cards.
Mm-hmm.
That's terrible.
We needed a land, though. I mean, you want to keep making your land drops. I mean,
Good God. Do I
probably
want
mill
this?
that one, though. Yeah, you already got one. And then, do you swing? He's at 8, so
no.
I don't know. No? Okay.
Question is, like,
The
this
thing is,
this
he's going to
gets
get
bigger.
counters next turn.
Do I kill Oko to do it is the question. Doesn't feel very good to do that.
Maybe, though. Because then, like, he
So
goes
he
to
blocks it.
5.
He goes to... Then I just swing both?
Yeah, like, if you swung both here, he goes to 5.
Would you like to see a
Um,
magic trick?
Well, if he goes to 2. If he doesn't block.
Yeah, if he doesn't block. I think he
Goes
will
to Moss
block.
Wood,
I think
right.
he'll trade with Oko,
He's
is my
definitely
point.
yeah, he's gonna block Oko.
But
Oko
maybe
would
this
die.
isn't the attack. I'm just saying, if he does, then he goes to 5, and then you have Elk plus Cottage next turn, depending on what he does.
Actually, I have Nissa online next turn. Because I get Squirming back.
Right. So does that mean you need to be defensive or offensive?
I want him to have the damn Dread Knight.
Mm-hmm.
But he's just gonna play it again, which doesn't feel
Yeah,
good
but
at all.
it's still, I mean, it still, like, soaks up 4 of his mana.
I'm gonna swing the Elk. No, I swing both, you're right.
Yeah.
He's gonna kill him no matter what next turn.
Right.
No matter what, because of the damn Mosswood. So yeah, you kill it. Like,
Yeah, that's
So
what
now
I'm
you have-
saying.
yeah,
That's
you
what I'm
have to suck
saying
your
too,
mana,
is
he
because
can't
he
swing it.
gets counters on it, and it
Yeah.
gets and it's trample.
yeah.
So even if you left Elk back, you can't block it.
You're exactly
you can't
right.
save it. And he's at 5 now. We're getting what, a free squirming this turn?
Mm-hmm. We get Nissa.
Whoa.
Run.
Okay.
Weird choice, but okay. In fact, I'm glad he did that over the other stuff. I mean, these are gonna
He just
get.
draws a
These are
he just plays that.
those are really good. I mean, he's gonna make the run absolutely.
Well, can't we
Actually,
fathom them out though?
fathom one.
Can't we fathom both of these creatures out this turn?
Yes,
Terratide, I mean, yeah.
kills both of them.
Doesn't
Kills our
it?
Elk too.
Yeah, but then I mean, what has he got after
Is
that?
Nissa not better to grab though?
Well, yeah. What would it do this turn?
Blow up one of these things, or make a dude.
True. But they're gonna, yeah, I mean, I guess, I don't know, it's tough, because, yeah, blowing up innkeepers, yeah, it's either blow up innkeepers, but negging Thrun out seems pretty good,
Well, we
too.
could Jace and Nissa this turn.
Right.
Is that just not better?
Probably, you can't target him with, you can't target a creature
Well, I
with
could,
Jace.
I could get Urgent Necropsy.
right,
Blow up an
and
enchantment and a
kill
creature. Isn't that just better with it? Oof.
the high level
No, I
decision here, man.
can't pick that. I think the best is Squirming.
Okay.
Vraska as well. Vraska blows up Thrun right now.
Is it hexproof right now?
No. Only on his turn.
So it could make it a treasure.
Run into treasure. And we still have Jace to...
You also have to pay ward on Dread Knight.
we gotta get Nissa.
What do we do with Nissa, though, is the
We'll
question.
blow up one of the Innkeepers. The card's just gonna end the game, dude.
Mhm.
It's so damn good. I hate this card so much.
Alright,
Alright,
and
now
then
we
we
play
play
Jace.
Jace, and you can plus on Thrun.
And plus on the Thrun. Or do I want to draw cards?
I don't know. Maybe draw cards.
Where are we sitting? 23?
Yeah, we draw 3 cards. Mill him, then we draw 3 cards, or...
I know where to find all
Okay.
the answers.
Not bad.
Did we lay a land already? Yeah, probably. Okay.
Good.
Alright, I mean, yeah, Oko. Oko and Surveil next turn.
Yeah. If he swings, he's like in trouble though. You know what I mean? That's the thing. Is
Yeah, he's at
such
5.
A low life.
He's
He
at
kinda-
5.
He kind of has to choose to. He's got to pick the battles here.
Mhm.
He's got to pick them correctly.
Yeah, this is a nice tight game, man. It's crazy because he's throwing haymakers too, you know.
No, true. Thrun's huge.
Like
dude.
Thrun, and we've had to battle through this same Dread Knight like so many times.
Dread Knight is brutal against control, man.
We'll see. Stay with us, fam.
This is a hard one.
It's coming
This is
down.
a
It's coming
grinder.
down
This
to
is
it,
really,
though.
This is a spicy grind.
What's funny is our life total's been so protected, but like every threat he's gonna do now until the end of the game is gonna be so big.
Raska.
That's a huge one. That can blow up our Nissa.
He could have done this earlier on, you know?
Okay, yeah, he just does this.
He can't blow up our Nissa that way. He can only hit creatures.
Oh, is it for the treasure ability?
Yeah, but he's gonna kill the Nissa.
Yeah.
So we're at... Yeah, he kills that, kills the Jace. Yeah, so we have...
So he's not dead though, but we could put him to 1.
He is very close. So frustrating.
Hmm.
Is it even worth playing? Yeah, I could still animate a cottage because I got a treasure.
Yeah. But I guess now, so even though we could put him to 1, do we just kill Vraska? As though we're not winning the game this turn? Or do we put him to 1?
Ah, man. No, he's got infinite blockers now. No, I can't make Oko do that. I'd love to make Oko do that. That would just win the game. Do we put him to 1? If we do, how do we kill him? I don't think we do. We don't have any like 1 damage thing. Doesn't matter. Exile Shealdred. Now that we've done that, we get to draw some cards.
Yep.
Alright, we're getting nowhere with this. Brutal. Brutal.
I mean, Founding's not a bad draw though. But
We're
we're close to dead now.
we're dead. Lethal right there.
Is it?
Yep, we're
Yeah.
dead. GG boys.
GGs.
That unfortunately was the game. That was brutal, man. Just brutal.
Hey, it was fun.
Oh.
Yeah. GG's though.
Alright, back at it again here. Let's play first.
Rock and roll, we gotta keep these Planeswalkers going, man.
Oh man, I'm tempted because of these two, and then I can find a land to get us out of here.
Yeah, I mean, cash grabs are really strong.
I'm gonna do it.
Let's just keep it off the back of cash grab. Go swamp, probably.
Yeah.
Turn 2 cash grab for sure, because we do need to hit a 3rd land. But if we curve into Lily...
Yeah, if we curve into Lily, it'd be really nice. Alright, this looks like we gotta cut down. I'm gonna hold that.
I do love curving into Lily.
Alright.
We need,
Pass it again. Well, maybe I should have just done it.
maybe, only because he might...
He's on control.
Yeah.
Big savage.
See what he does
Alright.
here. Please don't counter this. Okay.
No counter
It resolved
spells.
really fast,
It
by
did,
the way.
It did.
So, if
Look
we
at
want... Yeah.
We want to cast Lily.
Nice, we drew another land,
we
too.
know he doesn't have it.
Just
so let's
jam
do
it. Heck yeah. So what do we ditch? The second Lily or the
Yeah, we kill
Kaito?
Lily.
Or...
That's fine.
Because we don't have blue yet.
What the? Oh, he's on artifacts.
Nice.
1000% on artifacts. We are
So
probably
he goes
good
Scent
against
here?
him.
I don't know. Scent is really hard to beat, but
True. Nope,
didn't
does
have
not have it yet.
we
You want to see what's on top? Or you
yeah,
want,
yeah. See what's on top is fine, and then we probably have to ditch Kaito.
Don't need that.
No, and then we can Bailmerk and pen the Bailmerk.
Yep. Oop. Bye-bye, Kaido. We'll see you in like 2 seconds.
Yeah, he ditches a temporary lockdown, which is kind of weak against us.
Yes, it is. I don't know how relevant this deck is anymore. Oh, he does have counter spells.
Yeah.
Alright,
Okay.
Bailmerk's gone. Is what it... Oh, that's not good.
Okay, that's fine though. He's gonna hit. He hits Lily for 2. Like,
Mix 'em
here's
up.
why it's fine, because he tapped out. So now we get to go. We're gonna lose our Nissa, but we get to go.
Each player just has a card and pass.
Yeah. And then we have Vraska
No. We get Raskin
next turn. That's what I'm saying though. Like if he has to. So this turn, if he does the same play,
Yeah.
well, he's gonna have more mana. But still, if he does the same play, he's only gonna have 1 mana.
I like this land. Very cool with
That's
all the
cool.
mirrors.
He doesn't even do the same play.
Oh, weird. So he's got counterspell up in hand.
Right. So we. Yeah, you definitely want to eat their hand, man.
You won't be outsmarting me.
Do you just go for it, or do you attack with Cottage?
I think I'd go for cottage, bro.
Yeah.
We know he's got a counterspell.
There's
in
not
hand.
much he can have, so yeah. For the Cottage, I mean. Because Cottage, it's like if he had Get Lost, he would have already Get Lost Lily.
Yeah.
Yeah, Glyph Bridge seems good to eat to me. I want him getting that back.
Do that.
Okay.
There's the counter spell right there.
Yep.
He certainly wouldn't have allowed me to play Vraska. We know that. So killing a thing, gritting 2 food, we love it.
Mm-hmm. Little does he know we have blue mana. But he has seen our graveyard, so...
This is true.
Our mana's been decent, in my opinion.
Alright,
but,
do you
you
think
know,
we're
we
safe
are
to play
missing-
Vraska now?
You mean Squirm?
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like, get Vraska back.
He's got 2 mana, so no, we're not completely safe, but I think we should go for it. I think we should, before
God,
you
dude.
plus Lily, I think you should lay land.
Let's go for
and
it.
Go for it, yeah.
Heard. Let's do it.
And what do we... I think... Yeah, I'm cool with Vraska or Nissa. What you feeling? I think they're both insane.
Nissa's probably better as far as the clock.
Okay.
We have that?
He can't kick 3 steps ahead.
No, he can't.
So there it is. Boom.
Get the big boy. There
Yeah.
she is.
Giant thing. It doesn't have reach though, does it?
Negative. So
Okay.
we can fly over still. does
Okay,
have-
it does have get lost,
I don't
but
know.
he would have kept that in hand
Glad we
anyway.
fucking did it when we did it.
Yeah. So we still got an 8/8 and his get lost out of his hand.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah. We get to explore. Little
Land?
bonus here.
Land?
Oh, you
Land.
want
Oh
that?
my
though.
god, we
That
do
card's
want
great.
that. I mean,
You could make it a 10/10, I guess.
might as well.
Cool. So
Alright, you got a 2-turn clock.
opponent is in still a very hard spot.
We'd love to have that against the white blue
Our
control.
deck seems very good game 1 so far.
It's what we want to see. This is the kind of build we want to, like,
You know,
kind of how we want to test it
like
out.
I mean, game 1s in general, like of
Oh,
the
yeah.
3, it seems good. Like
It's powerful. Ooh, we got a Might Stone and Weak Stone. This deck is so bad against us, man.
it does feel bad against
doesn't have
us.
anything to kill Planeswalkers with. Like,
Yeah, he's got get,
get
lost,
and that's about it. I mean, we've played this build. This is like one of
Mhm.
our favorite things.
So he gets to kill Lily here,
I just don't know how good it is in the meta right now. I would assume it's not. All right.
but I mean,
he just gave up 10 damage.
yeah,
Technically 14.
yeah. But I think you just swing the 10 and then we founding.
Yeah.
And you just gonna found all the way to 3 and squirm.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's tapped down. I
Yeah.
don't see a reason
So we
not to.
found, we squirm, and what do we get?
We get back Nissa. We do it again. Rinse and repeat.
Either one. Vraska's good too.
Having that beast of a token come in.
What's
every
funny
turn.
about Vraska is proliferate would make us have an 11/11.
Yes.
But I mean, either way, we're just
Yes, you are
know,
correct. Yeah.
It's just funny. But
I just want to have like constant tokens. Like,
mhm.
You're a little late
Yeah,
on that,
there's the
brother.
scent.
Sorry, man. That's unfortunately probably not going to even top these. Plus, I can just blow it up.
No, yeah. Plus Nissa, yeah.
This
Okay,
is very good. I mean,
that's good.
he exiles a creature.
Mhm. And he gets a creature.
He does not. Oh, he does.
Yeah.
He does get a creature. Okay, well, the game's over.
Yep, destroy it. Swing.
Rawr.
I love the shoot animation of Nissa. It's so casual. Bam. All right, so second Nissa good.
Second deck, Nissa good.
Terrace Under good.
Kaido, not as great. Theory, not as great. Did you say? Cut
Okay,
down,
so-
cut down bad. Cut down bad.
Yeah, so second
Flips bad.
Nissa,
We got 6 mana or 6. 1,
Terrace
2,
Under,
3, 4, 5,
Pick Your
6.
Poison, probably. I don't know about Pick Your Poison for sure, but
Deluge.
probably, and
Deluge for sure.
Duress.
Yeah. I don't know why I said deluge. I meant to say duress. Bitter Triumph.
I think we still need that. Drown is probably weak.
Ground's probably
Go
weak.
for the Throat's a
Very
dead card.
bad. So at least 2.
Yeah.
And
We maybe, I mean, you know, you could cut like
Kaito
Kaito. Yeah.
is not great.
You could
here.
cut Kaito. You could cut some number of Belmerk, or you could cut some number of Jace. But
I'm
I
gonna
like
drop-
Lily
I'm gonna drop 1 Jace at another duress.
to get the 4th Duress. All right. Cool.
There we go.
Well, let's get it. So, yeah, this seems like an advantageous matchup.
Certainly so.
And we like the deck our opponent is on. Don't get us wrong. I love Synthesizer.
Love the
and,
artifacts. I'll say it didn't really get much love with a new set, which is
No.
probably why you won't see us play it. And when the next thing comes out with artifacts, if it comes out with artifacts, which I think it is, I think it's the Death Ray set.
Okay.
I
I mean, we
could
had
be wrong
to,
on that, but
we had to visit it when Thunder Junction came out because of Big Score.
there's so many good cards. I mean,
Big Score was
the
crazy.
synthesizer.
Yeah,
was
the
huge, dude.
synthesizer, exactly.
So that's, I mean, the reason I wanted to play Super Friends because I saw a little ability with the new Belmerk. And I was like, oh, let's just add Kaido.
Yeah.
It's fun.
No, I think this is so. You know, we're early on in this deck. The way the channel goes, we want you guys to download it and tell us what you think. But you know, I think this is a fun option. I really do enjoy that. Most of the time when we do make a Super Friends build, mostly Blake making the Super Friends build, it's just like a control deck, and then like, you know, you get all these cool payoffs with the Planeswalkers. But this has your self-mill sub-theme,
Yes.
and, you know, Squirming Emergence is a card that a lot of people were super high on, and it's like not played at all.
It's really not. It's getting love now because of the new reanimation targets like Valgavoth.
Yeah.
But even then, like, that's 9, dude. This is only 7. 9
Yeah.
is crazier than 7. Because
And sometimes, oh yeah, we got a Hedge Maze. Get that Hedge Maze.
What do you want to see?
Not that probably. I don't know. I mean, you need lands, but
Yeah, we don't.
you could draw it next turn.
Yeah, it doesn't
You could
really-
draw
it
it,
doesn't
and then
really
we're
make
gonna
this any
Founding and just read ahead to turn 2. He could obviously counter this, so we'll see. He does not.
Oop. What are
We
we
just
gonna
need
see?
some self-mill here.
What are we gonna see? What are we gonna see? He's gonna get lost it. Still has the trigger. Dang. All right. Well, we can bring back
We can bring back Oko already.
next
That's
turn,
not
yeah.
bad at all.
turn 3 Oki. Good to me. There it is.
Yeah, you called it. I mean-
dude. I was like, what else could it be? You know?
Oh yeah, as far as like why he would have priority.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now he's gonna have.
I think that was the
Okay,
wrong
so
choice
he
after
goes
seeing
there.
our deck. I don't know, man. I don't know.
So I definitely think we squirm then right now, right?
Getting back Oko makes him a 3/3.
So
I mean, I kind of
3/3.
want to hold off for Vraska.
Okay, then yeah. Can we just set up more then? So we go like.
Is Founding again? Mill?
Yeah, we Founding. Yeah, we mill. Yeah, because it'll just accelerate it. Luckily, he doesn't have anything super broken right now. Okay, so that was
Now we
perfect,
gotta-
right? Because
we
we
gotta
milled the
squirm.
squirm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Swarm's at 6.
Mm-hmm. So it gets Vraska.
Deep.
Sure, gain 3 life. Now he probably has a counterspell though.
At least
this point.
You know, I mean, that's fine because it didn't come out of my hand. Yes, I'd like to cast Squirming Emergence. I'd like to have this.
Vraska.
I have not paid the mana. Feel free to counter this spell.
And then we'll just go cottage.
Yep. Alright, you got the counter spell.
Yep.
Play a cottage and it's your turn.
Yeah, I mean, the other part of this right now is he doesn't have like, you know, I don't feel like we're under super pressure.
He's
That
gonna
card's
be,
good.
He's gonna feel like a big bag of dog.
But we do got urgent necropsy.
Yep. That's exactly what I was talking about. He's gonna feel like a big bag of dog water in a second.
Yeah, now we have to use its ability though, correct?
Yes, you have to do the collect evidence, which is 6. Actually,
So he's got 2 mana.
Is it 6?
This might be our best like
Opportunity.
window to resolve this.
The Vraska or the Necropsy?
The necropsy, so
Sure. Why not?
yeah, why not?
It's not gonna be as relevant once we Necropsy, is why.
Gotcha.
But
Okay.
I kept it on top.
Okay. Yeah, so do you feel that we need to do this right now on our main phase or what?
I don't know. You only have one card in hand. Like, he's gonna make, what, a 1/1 or a 2/2? He plays it? We're going for this.
Okay.
Nuke it.
Yeah.
But every plays can't swing anyways.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, I
Yeah,
don't know,
I
man.
like
I'm
that.
pretty safe.
And then
so
the
long
other
as they
thing
don't have
is
the
too, it's
counterspell.
like we just play Nissa now
Yeah, and then it's over.
if we want, and we can just minus onto the synthesizer.
Yeah, we just the game's now over.
Yeah,
I
like
think it just ended.
if he doesn't have a counter here, I think you do that. I think you go for Nissa. If he doesn't have a counter here, it feels like insane.
If he does, I can bring it back next turn probably.
Right.
All right, so he's got the.
It does
counterspell.
exile it.
Well, I
What?
think we have another one in there, right? No.
No,
maybe it's
so that's
not.
okay. We just draw a card.
Draw a
and
card, lose a life.
He doesn't have any man lands right now, so
Technically has Fountain Port, so careful with that.
yeah. Well, yeah, but he can make a fish, but he has to sack the Steel Seraph to do so right
Yep.
now. Okay.
He feels the value. I didn't think that was value because artifacts, but
Mhm.
hey, you know, each their own. Oh, you got to get lost.
Okay.
Just bring it back next turn.
Yeah.
Fine with me.
Defiance never dies.
Man, if only we had something that artifacts matters. We got all these.
Right? We
All
got
these
all
maps.
these explored maps.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah, I was bringing it back. It's just too good, right?
Mhm. For
So-
sure.
Actually, we probably should have milled
Immediately
ourselves
draw a
first.
card.
We can
Yeah.
just do this though. We can just cast this.
Hmm?
He's just done. He's like, I'm
Okay.
done with this. I can't deal with that.
All right, seems like a good matchup. You don't always play against the blue whites, but Super Friends wins the day.
I did misplay. We are on the play. Sorry, I had misclicked. We are on the play.
This looks fine to me, buddy.
Looks good to me too.
So it's like turn, you know, because you do tap lands on the first 2 turns and then you play Jace.
Yep.
So yeah,
See what they're playing here. We got, what is that?
Mulligan. That is an
Owl.
owl, a
Owl.
knight riding an owl.
Which means it's probably an Archon. You know,
So
always,
we'll
always a
surveil.
safe assumption, Archons.
Fantastic. I think you want it. I think you just
Only
want to know
cast
yourself, right?
Yeah, I guess that's right.
Yeah, you just read ahead. Like, you
Man,
know,
if only he played a creature there.
yeah, I mean, you could slow roll. You could just go cottage.
Now we can do this.
Okay.
Oh. Sweet.
Okay. I mean, you want things in the yard, so.
We can cast nothing.
No.
Big
Oh,
limmer.
we are against the enchantment deck. I was just talking about this.
Yes, we are.
Oh man,
We
you have to
kill
just
that.
kill it.
We have
Yeah.
to kill that. It's so good. This
All
deck
right.
is like, if you can't kill the creatures, you lose. Lily is
Yeah.
insanely powerful.
Right. I want to see the creature again, please. So this
It
is
makes-
a new one.
It makes enchantments 1 less, and doors one less.
Yeah, that card's so good.
It's also a dog, looking at you like a doge.
Fox Glimmer.
Oh, it's a fox. What? Key armor. Great
Well,
card.
guess what we have though?
Unfortunate responses. Just turn it off.
No, we Lily. Sure, we Lily it. He's only got 2 mana too,
Yeah,
so
that kind of locked him
we
out.
just crush him.
Goodbye, creature. Lily is
Let's
very
go.
good against you.
Yeah, if this is gonna be a popping off deck, then Lilies get them out of your binders and into your decks.
Yeah.
We'll see though.
We just played Nissa here.
Absolutely. Ditch cash grab from our hand. Even though it's good, I mean, this guy's not on counter spells, man. We're just going nuts right now. And by nuts, I mean we're gonna ditch cash grab.
Look at those nuts.
You know.
Look at those nuts right there. Going in his mouth.
Yeah, he's
They're falling from the tree. He's like caught it on the way down, bro.
all right. Game
All
2.
right, next game.
So pick your poison seems probably okay, right? Is it
No,
second enchantment?
Second enchantment.
So no. Glistening
It's okay.
Deluge, I don't know. Paris Under.
I am in a Terra Sunder is good to kill the creature.
It also kills an enchantment for just 2 mana, which
Yeah,
like,
I think it's good.
yeah, kill ethereal armor I think is good. You need all those though still, right?
Yeah, these are pretty good. We probably
Is
take out
Eclipse gonna be bad?
these. Eclipse. Yeah, these are probably not great. They're just too big. So we're gonna put these back in for a second. Sorry, totally forgot about Eclipse. We're gonna put in the Terra Sunders. We're gonna definitely want the other Nissa, so we're gonna take out the Teferi, put the Nissa in. We're gonna take out Kaito is actually
Good.
not bad.
'Cause of the
Stun
stun.
counters are good, yeah.
Is
Take
Oko
out
bad?
Ajace. Oko has blockers.
Okay.
Um,
Do you need Terror Tide?
no, I really don't really need anything else. I was thinking
Okay.
pick your poison is maybe or maybe not the way, but I don't think it is just because they're stacking a ton of enchantments.
Right,
They're like,
they
oh,
get
I'll
to
stack the
choose.
weakest one.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay. Well, this is
yeah,
fine.
let's just stick with this.
Our best card's Lily, so that's easy to figure out.
Yeah, so I play this deck in Pioneer, the opponent's deck, and having constant removal destroys you.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have an insane setup for that deck to work well, and I run like the Mother of Runes style effects.
Mm-hmm.
Keep my creatures from getting targeted, which I don't think he runs. If he plays Skrell, we cry.
Right.
It's so good. This is good.
Is it?
Can't play him, but everything else is solid.
Yeah, it's solid. Like on our own game plan, we're less reactive to him,
I don't think
but we
need
have
it.
Terra Sunder, so
Cash grab. I think answers our call. We'll see. He's in the play, so maybe I was wrong to think that. Oh, we're starting creature right off the bat. Big sad. That's really good. We like that.
so cash grab if it mills into like a Lily would be very good.
Oh, that's getting gone for. Oh, he's got the creature. We actually have to blow this up.
Mhm.
It makes gremlins. Alright, that dies now. Absolutely
For sure. So what does
Can't-
his scavenger do?
not. Can't deal with the board going white. This thing gives it +1/+1 counters to a target creature. But he's not playing enchantments. Apparently he's just 1/1's deck. So one for oddly enough that one card would be good right now.
So now you could cash grab or you
I'm
could
on
Belmer.
Belmer.
Mhm.
Let's set him up. Look, we got enchantments. Oh my god, all my cut downs are gone. But goodbye cut downs. I guess I'll put that back in my hand. Rip. Not my cut downs.
Yeah, we also need blue mana still, so...
Certainly so. We fixed the mana base for this, but it doesn't want to do it. Oh no.
There's the Sheltered by Ghosts.
Good card. That actually might be the end.
Now, my question is this: once we answer that, since
we get it back, and then it
into
triggers
play
it.
though,
Yeah. Right back. It's like O-ring.
so I mean,
It's gonna be into play. So we're gonna play the old.
well, it has ward though,
No, creature is ward. Sheltered by Ghost is not.
right? So we just can tear asunder the enchantment and block it. No,
Yep, that's
Okay.
exactly the play.
Tear asunder. Quite the card here,
We will happily mill 4.
and more importantly, block your dude.
He
Yeah,
concedes. He's like, that's
okay.
the end. He's like, that was too good.
That's the risk of playing that, I guess.
Yeah, Standard has a lot of enchantment hate. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Well, that was a blast. We are going to talk about this deck and see perhaps what it needs to be better. Stick around for the recap.
All right, we are back with the recap, and those were some great games.
Yeah, I had a blast, and this deck is really fun. And you should do what we always want you to do, which is take our link to Aether Hub and have this deck for yourself. But we're going to dive in, give you guys a bit of a recap. You know, other than the overarching theme of Planeswalkers are always fun to play, this deck seemed competitive enough, and it's doing some really cool things. So, I don't know my biggest takeaways, Blake. I will give you time to mull over yours for a moment here. I'll say the match that we lost was a very tight one against Golgari, and Golgari had sideboard cards against us because in the way that the game is played out, if you all watched it, if he didn't have Graveyard Hate, we may have still had a fighting chance. We were sort of at a stalemate position, but Innkeeper's Talent is very good, and opposing Restless Cottages are very good.
Yes, I agree with that 1000%. The reason that deck is so brutal against ours is because at the heart of it, we're a control match. And when you play control against Golgari, Golgari has one thing that goes for you. It's Mosswood, actually two. Mosswood Dread Knight.
Yeah.
And the dang Cottages.
Yeah.
Cottages are so powerful, so is Dread Knight. They just keep coming back, and the recursion is what lets them win. You might even want to run some kind of exiling effect in sideboard.
Yeah.
That is the only thing that's really going to deal with that kind of thing. Unfortunately, we hit it right off the bat.
Yeah, it depends on how much you're playing against it in your elo. So it
Yes.
depends on, like, if you're just, you know, like we like to do, if you're just jamming in standard ranked and you're just running into it, well, you're going to have to make tweaks to this deck. We didn't even see, like, hyper-aggressive deck. We didn't even see mono red. I mean, we saw an all-in enchantments deck and we were able to blow it out.
Yeah, very true. I mean, the all-in, like, aggro decks that I played against, which is why I have the Malicious Eclipse and the cut downs in the main, we have a lot of removal and we're prepared to deal with them.
Yeah.
They do get through occasionally. If somebody pops off like 2 Leyline Resonances, I mean, what do you do? You know, like...
But I think this would be a lot of fun against, like, one of those decks, honestly. I think, like, it's like any deck where you, against the hyper aggro deck, when you're not the one on the front foot, you just have to survive those first, like, 4 turns.
Yes.
And then if you have a way to start taking over the game, you do so. But I just really enjoyed, I think some of my favorite things that we were doing with this deck is Founding of the Third Path. And I really enjoy just, you know, like, it didn't always play out like this, but when you get to use all 3 of those abilities advantageously, this card
huge.
seems like way better than an uncommon.
Yeah, it's very busted in that sense where it's like, oh my goodness, I have 3 crazy triggers. One of them is just a free card. Like, that's a lot.
Yeah, but see, and this is a very it's a sweet build by Blake here because we're using a lot of the stretch of what Standard has to offer right now. Because there's a good amount of Duskborn in here, but I mean, we're using Squirming Emergence as like a, you know, a premium card in this matchup, and then Founding is like Dominaria is the oldest thing in Standard right now, right?
I think so.
So we're going all the way back to the start of this current Standard iteration, which, you know, we're still used to seeing cut down every day, but I mean, yeah, and then we're getting, you know, an Ixalan All-Star and the Squirming Emergence, and we're still getting all of our Planeswalkers in here, so I don't necessarily know the verbatim cards that need to be a little bit different. I guess if I had to do one big takeaway is we sided in the Nissa like every time.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe 2 Nissas need to be in the main, maybe
Which
the
is-
Teferi in the side.
We did consider putting 2 Nisses in the main in the beginning.
Yeah.
I was like, it might be a little too much heavy on the mana cost, but that might be the way to go.
It's just such a good card, and when you get to squirm it out.
Yeah, you do get to squirm it out pretty often, and I did make the remark that they're in 1,000 enchantments in standard right now.
Mhm.
They're all over the place, so having her is very, very powerful. Going through the list again, if you wanted to make this more competitive, which you certainly, would if you want to try to climb the ladder, I'm not gonna lie to you, Kaido is probably the weakest link.
Mhm.
Out of all the
He could be a
planeswalkers,
cut.
he probably would take the first cut. Half of his abilities are relevant, half of them are not. I think he's very fun. I
Mhm.
wanted to test him out, and in my testing, I had other planeswalkers in here like Renin, Realmbreaker.
Mhm.
They didn't make the cut. They're a little bit too clunky, and I think he makes that situation. Maybe you go down Kaido. Maybe you go down up Overlord.
Mhm.
That just might be the way to go about it. And maybe you go up in Nissa or
Yeah.
down to Teferi. We never saw Teferi. We didn't see his power.
We sided it out a lot.
But you got to imagine, let's say
You do got to imagine that 2/2 token. The
Yeah,
spirit token's good.
well, also just having him start to crack up in crazy amount of loyalty because you drew 3 cards with Jace because you proliferated. He gets a
Mhm.
loyalty, and you draw a card. He gets
Mhm.
a loyalty. You draw 2 cards with Oko. He gets a loyalty. Like, there's a lot of things that make him really powerful in this build. Didn't get really a chance to see it overall,
Yeah.
but the deck certainly needs planeswalkers. An advantageous thing about it is the fact that you don't run real creatures other than Overlord. People have so much hate against creatures in the main stuff right
Yeah.
now. They're irrelevant.
Yeah, like you love when your opponent has like go for the throat or
You're like,
cut down.
sure,
like you
go
do
for
not
it.
care at all. I
No.
mean, what's funny too is like even the majority of the tokens you make, they can't be cut down.
Exactly.
So it's just like it's a blind spot for certain decks. And then takeaways for me for the sideboard. The only thing is I don't know that we had any dedicated graveyard hate, but the sideboard actually felt really good.
Hmm.
So, but yeah, we don't have any dedicated graveyard hate, like actually exiling just straight up cards from the graveyard, but I don't even know what you would cut either. So that's a conversation for you all in the comments.
Yeah, that certainly is the case. When I think back, so I considered that because I've been loving Reanimator right now. And when I thought about the graveyard hate, I was like, maybe just no graveyard hate.
Mhm.
Maybe just things that answer the things they're returning. Pick your poison.
Right.
Atraxa dies. Valgavoth dies. Doesn't even matter about the
Terra
board
Sunder,
cost.
similarly.
Terra Sunder is good. Kills Atraxa. Valgavoth does not get killed by this unless
Mhm.
you have so many permanents to kill it. But it doesn't matter because you run Liliana and you run pick your poisons. We also run
Right.
Forward Arrests
Just make
to
them sack it.
make sure they don't have the way to get there. Necropsy is really good too, or Necropsy, excuse me.
Mhm.
There's a lot of things. I mean, if you're playing against the Tunnel Reanimator in the meta and the
Mhm.
ladder, maybe switch up the graveyard hate. Put it in. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's,
But maybe you don't need it. I mean, we didn't need it
I
just
don't-
now.
I would say I don't see graveyard decks like that relevant in the format too often. I think people are brewing with them.
Mhm.
Obviously,
As we
are.
are. Yeah, that's the thing is like it's top of mind for us because we're doing it
Yes.
so much right now, but
Yes, very true. I honestly think this deck has the ability to go very, very far into the mythic ranks here. You just grind it. It, like you said, it has that ability to just snipe your opponent because they don't have any answers to deal with all these planeswalkers. And
Yeah.
the recursion for it is ridiculous.
the recursion's ridiculous. At most, people have like some number of get lost and bitter triumphs of their own.
Yes, get lost is
And-
probably the biggest thing.
Yeah, but they run out soon, and then like you just pointed out with the recursion, it's like, okay, if they happen to have their get lost and they answer Vraska, they answer Nissa, it's just so irritating when you just squirming emergence it back the next turn.
Yep.
And then it's like, well, man, I had my one planeswalker answer and it's gone now. So, as you can hear from us, we are very pleased with this deck. This was a very cool one from Blake. So we want you guys to play it. We want you to interact with us in the comments. So take the link in the description below to Aether Hub and download this deck for yourself.
Yep. Check it out way down in the comments. And we will see you next Friday.